to my YouTube channel, and thank you so much for joining today. Thank you. If you are new here, this is the Anointing Village YouTuber. My name is Milton Fonkwa, alright, for the newcomers, and I believe that the old comers, or let me say the old subscribers, my old subscribers already do know my name. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you for watching, and thank you for sharing my videos, guys. I'm so grateful. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about 5 reasons why you should study in Northern Cyprus. I do understand a lot of international students are going to Northern Cyprus, while others are refusing to go. Yes, it all depends. All that matters here is a choice, issue of choice, you know. But there are some reasons international students choose to study in this country. And the first one I'm going to talk about why international students should study in Northern Cyprus is because it is visa-free for most countries, okay? Northern Cyprus is a small island located in the Mediterranean Sea, okay? It is basically in the Mediterranean Sea, south of Turkey and east of Greece. And before you move to Northern Cyprus, it has only one route, one transit route, that is Turkey. You must pass through Turkey before you go to Northern Cyprus, okay? So that is what you need to know. And now, Northern Cyprus is an island, as I said, and we all know what an island is. It's a piece of land surrounded by water, okay? And this country is made up of less than 1 million inhabitants, so you need to understand that. And they do have a list of universities that are growing, okay? They are actually growing. And now, the first thing I'm going to talk about here is the visa-free for most countries. Now, Cyprus is visa-free for most countries, especially in Africa and Asia. Okay, for Europeans, we do understand they have the right to enter into Northern Cyprus for free, though some are not free. For Americans, the same thing, and all the rest. So, if you have an opportunity to go to a country which is visa-free and you study, that is an advantage for you. Alright, so I look at this as an advantage, and most African countries, as I said, including my own country, is visa-free to Northern Cyprus, okay? And I know of other countries too which are visa-free for them. So the visa-free is one of the things you should consider moving into a country, because there are a lot of countries, if you want to apply there to study or for a student visa, you must use a visa, okay? That's what I mean basically. And in certain cases, you will be rejected to go study. But what I usually tell international students is that if you don't have a sponsor, do not go to Northern Cyprus to study with the intention that I'm going to work and sponsor myself. It is going to stress you, and you might drop out of school and might be frustrated along the line. So you have to be very, very careful, okay? I have always mentioned this on this channel. But if you have a source of income, you have money, go and study. It is very nice and good place to study. The second thing I'm going to talk about is the security in Northern Cyprus. Well, there was one time I got an email from UK talking about security, and I think 2 weeks ago I got another email from Spain talking about security. They were actually people, subscribers on my channel, who want to visit Northern Cyprus. So I want to tell you all again today that North Cyprus, in terms of security, is very free. All right, there are no problems. Unless you look for problems, you are going to get issues. There was one time I read, actually a Nigerian was I think was killed in Northern Cyprus in Famagusta. But when I tried to go through the information, I realized that there was something, okay? So basically what I'm trying to say is, if you don't find faults, you won't get issues, okay? So if you are going to Northern Cyprus, know that it is a good island, a quiet place to study, to move around. For tourists, there are a lot of tourists. I used to see them, they come around. I even spoke to some. So if you are going there, know that the security is fine. You can even still leave your door open, unless in neighborhoods or in apartment or hostels that you have people who are disturbing. All right, and most times I used to close my door in Northern Cyprus just because we have pets in the hostel, okay? Because I really don't like pets that much, but when they are entering, they like to move around things, and I really don't like them moving around areas where food is kept and bedroom, okay? So you can close your door only because of pets and things like that. But in terms of security, you only find you hardly find people committing problems, thieves, and all those type of things, and all the rest, okay? Don't look for fault, because if you look for fault is going to come to you. Again, even in my own country, I don't move out sometimes, but in Northern Cyprus, you can move out any time of the day, maybe 10 p.m., 1 a.m., 2 a.m. You can walk freely on the streets, no problem, no police brutality, in as much as you have your papers, okay? But in my own country, I can assure you I can't move out from 11 p.m. not to talk of 12 a.m., 1 a.m. because I am scared and I know it is dangerous in my country. So Northern Cyprus is free in terms of security, okay? Again, too, the weather contributes to some of the things you need to know in order to study in this country. Weather is not that harsh, okay? I think the only harsh condition I have ever experienced is 41 degrees centigrade, all right? And that was sometime around mid 2019 when it was summer. I think that was close to around October, something like that, September, October. Okay, it was quite hot. It is usually very hot during the summers in northern Cyprus, but most times you get temperatures from 38, 39, and 40 maximum. But the winters, we don't have snow in northern Cyprus. I'm sorry to tell you that there is no snow in northern Cyprus. So winters, you will only get winters. The coldest I think I've experienced was -1, and that was early 2018, no, early 2017. I think -1, that was early 2017. Most of the time, if it's very cold during the winters, you get temperatures like 5 degrees, 3 degrees. It cannot go below 2. Okay, but I have experienced I think -1. That was sometime, as I said before. So the weather is not that harsh. There is no snow when it is winter, like in other countries like Germany, UK, Sweden, Slovakia, Slovenia, all the rest. Okay, so you need to understand that. It is also cheap in terms of tuition fee payment. Okay, now Cyprus universities are actually cheap. All right, in terms of tuition fee, the tuition fee is not that expensive compared to places like Canada, USA, UK, and all other countries, Sweden, and all the rest. Okay, so it is absolutely very cheap. With 4,000 euros, you can, or let me say 4,500 to 5,000 euros, you can obtain a master's degree in Northern Cyprus for 2 years or 2.5 years. Okay, so the only difference should be the bachelor's degree, because bachelor's degree is somehow expensive because you pay per semester, and I think per semester nowadays is 1,800 to 2,000 euros every semester, and you have to do 8 semesters, which is equivalent to 4 years. Okay, and other programs like nursing, pharmacy, and medicine is actually very expensive too in Northern Cyprus, but not as compared to other places like the United States, United Kingdom, and Sweden, and all the other places. Okay, so in terms of tuition fee, it is very cheap. All right, you can obtain your degree at a very limited time, but in terms compared to other countries which are tuition free like Norway and Germany in public universities, it is expensive. But in terms of UK, America, and the rest where you are studying for tuition, it is very cheap. Okay, so that is what you need to know. Again, you are opportune to learn a new language. Okay, you know Northern Cyprus is controlled by Turkey. For those who didn't know, well, I'm here to tell you today that Turkey is in charge of Northern Cyprus. Okay, they claim responsibility. I think it took place around 1975 or 76 or 4 or something. Okay, so Northern Cyprus is being controlled by Turkey. All right, there are two Cyprus. Please don't get it wrong. So Northern Cyprus is controlled by Turkey, and the language they speak is the Turkish language. So you can learn the Turkish language, especially if you are doing a bachelor's degree program. And most master's degree programs like myself, I speak Turkish too. Not fluent Turkish, but I know the basics. I also know a little bit of advanced Turkish, okay, because I have lived with them. I have stayed in North Cyprus for long. I have been to Turkey 2 times, okay. I usually speak with them in their dialect. I have worked with them, so I interact with them in their language too, and they are very happy when you talk to them in their language. So when you are studying in Northern Cyprus, you have the possibility to learn a new language. I have friends from who are doing bachelor's degree or who did bachelor's degree. They speak Turkish very fluently, because if you are doing a bachelor's degree in Northern Cyprus, there is a compulsory course you must do, and it is a Turkish course. I don't know if it's Tech 101 or is Tech 102 or something at CIU, Cyprus International University. You can you must do the course. It is a compulsory. It is a compulsory course, and if you fail this course, I'm sorry to tell you that you have to pay for it again. So most international students, when they are given this course or when it's time for them to do it, they usually pay on attention. You know, learning a new language is not that easy. So most times when I knew that I needed to know the Turkish language, a bit of it, or let me say the basics, I used to learn from YouTube too. So while I tried to speak with them in the school bus, at work site, or on the streets, I was learning more. So that is how you need the things need to be done. And that way I became let me say, now my Turkish is 40%. Okay, in terms of 100%, I can say my Turkish is 40%. It's not because all my courses were being taught in English language, because I am masters. I was doing a master's degree, and master's students, all their courses are taught in English language. It's only for bachelor students that they have a degree course, or let me say one course, or maybe say two courses in 2 semesters that they will be taught in the Turkish language, entirely Turkish. So they have an advantage to learn a new language. But that does not say you as a master's or PhD student, you can't learn a new language too. It is very important. You are going to learn it in as much as you stay there for 1 or 2 years. No matter what, you are going to say Gunaiden, Narcissism, Napain, and all those other things. Okay, those who understand the language, I hope you understand what I mean. So that is what you need to know about why you should study in Northern Cyprus, some of the reasons. So thank you so much, guys. I just wanted to explain some of these things to you so that you can understand better. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up, and do not forget to subscribe to the Anointing Village YouTubers channel. Okay, thank you so much. We are moving closer than before, all right, and there are so many amazing things ahead to be shared. All right, thank you so much. And when you subscribe, turn on the notification bell so that whenever I upload a new video, you will get that tring 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 sound, and you will be able to watch the video. Thank you so much, and see you in another one. Peace.